Welcome here for Punch Out Boxing. Delighted to be here with the best flyweight, in the world, Sonny Edwards. Sonny, before we start, are you still outing reporters in a 40 plus and go clubbing?
Nah, do you know what it is? It's only when they at me first, like, how are you videoing a random kid in a club and tagging me in on my fight week? I've been to the club with Coogan and the other people he was with in many different countries and cities in the world, so I don't mind.
I heard some of my media colleagues, the 18-year-olds, that asking him to go out with him. I think someone needs to tell the old man,
And you know what? You got to remember, in this life, you're only as young as the woman you film, innit? And 21-year-olds are in the club, so you got to grab them.
Yeah, well, someone told me the rules are if you're old enough to be someone's uncle, you shouldn't be there. But hey, anyway.
I don't know, because I am an uncle. I've got a niece, and I've got 2 kids. I'm a dad. Dad of 2, you know what I mean? So
your niece
I should have been in the club.
Though,
I should have been in the club a long time. Out of the club a long time ago.
Bad. Sonny, okay, so is this third defence coming up? Fourth defence, right. I remember you said something after the CHILEAN fight that it was quite mentally exhausting. But in your defences since, even against someone as dangerous as Alvarado, you were looking really relaxed. You even were like going onto the ropes and letting him unload. Are you now mentally much more relaxed? Does a lot of the high level stuff now come more naturally?
Yeah, I feel like I've always been very composed and calm. When I made that comment, it was more on a giving praise to Meridian's level of fighting really. He didn't give you much room where you felt safe. He was always that one step out, like edging forward where he could step in and get you. He didn't really let me open up the space too much. He didn't lose track and slow down and sort of mentally break. He was very disciplined and he was relentless. Like, a lot of people think, it was easy just because of how I made it look. But he made me drive my car at the edge of corrosion, hitting every corner and every turn at max speed, and to keep going and going and going. He really did. A fighter before or since is not inspiring, or a fighter's ever done that to me. So it's almost laughable for me when people try and play down that victory, because how easy I made it look. I fell off a cliff and etc. Because I know how good that fight on that day I was in the ring with. Who knows? 10 years ago, 5 years ago. It might have been even harder. It was my first fight at world level. It was my first fight mixing at that level and having that physical pressure on me. So when I got with Alvarado, it wasn't too dissimilar. He was very good, very strong, very powerful, very relentless. Probably not as composed or as calm as Murray, and probably didn't pick his moments as good as Murray. And would just go and go and go and just try and fill every bit of work with just as much effort as I could put in. But I probably now turn the corner where I genuinely believe in my toughness, I genuinely believe in my engine, I genuinely believe in my chin. So all I know is I can look at them and any shot that lands, as long as I see it coming, it won't hurt. The only shots that I've ever remotely put me down or start with me or whatever, it's only the ones that I've blinded myself with. I know I can take this. If anything, I don't feel pain, I don't feel hurt. Someone hits me, you see a smile on my face, you see me switch on a little bit, you see that a bit of adrenaline kick up. That's what my body's used to, that's how my body reacts. There's not one part of me that doesn't want to be in a boxing ring, and I made that agreement and come to that term with myself a long time ago. So when I'm in there, I'm free for it.
Most fans and critics do agree that you have got one of the highest ring IQs in the country, probably in world boxing. I wonder how quickly, when you're in the ring, do you actually get a feel for things like how quick the opponent's reflexes are, how quick they can close distances, and in terms of the physical aspects, like how quick did you feel how strong they are, how hard they're going to hit, and whether you need to be that much more cautious or whether you can take risks on it?
Straight away, really. I feel like I get in there, I find the edge of range, I control and play with that for a little bit, I land a few jabs, get up in the round, then I let them start coming over their front foot. I do the same thing every time, really. But I feel like I get the information very, very quick. I feel like I'm very good at human patterns of behaviour. I feel like I'm very good at the movement pattern. My brain works. I was a musician when I was younger. My brain works for melody. That's why I'm so on making sure that I have no rhythm in my work. Barry Jones, the only pundit poetry, whatever that kicked up on it, I make sure that there's a constant change, a constant break. Sometimes I'll slow it down and then double speed. And triple, I'll change my footwork 3-4 times in a round. I'll change my movement pattern 3-4 times in a round. Because that way I stay unpredictable, you understand? what I understand from people that have dedicated their whole life to fighting boxing in a certain way is they usually move from the left and they move on the right. They have their own natural flow of movement that feels comfortable to them and it makes them feel, you know, confident and makes them feel at home in their
Alright. Well, I know you know boxing better than anyone, and you know that just how he looks, how Campos looks like in the face-off. You must be aware sometimes these Latino or Asian fighters, they're not particularly talkative, but they're not, it doesn't necessarily mean they're intimidated by the environment. I'm sure you know this game's the last one you want to underestimate someone in. Do you think he could actually end up being tougher than you expected? Like, I know Chile doesn't have a great pedigree, but these Latinos generally not intimidated once they're in the ring.
Yeah, of course, I've been in the ring with Mexican fighters, fights from that side of the world. Alvarado, probably one of the best from that side of the world that we're going to see. Biggest power, biggest knockouts, most amount of experience, world title, a lot. I don't fear no one. I've seen it in him. I know he fears. Maybe not me. A lot of people don't think I can hurt him. They don't really fear it. But it's the inevitable that seems them getting embarrassed. And every fight or my fight on my record has not really been the same. There's only been one fight that I've boxed that has really ever done anything of note since. And that was Guanera beating Tommy Frank fight. So probably the highest level anyway. I usually take their soul out. I usually question their identity. I usually make them not the same fighter before they want to be. I just don't think I'm the fighter to find out. Can I do 12 rounds in a professional boxing ring? He struggled to slow down in 10 rounds against kids that are, you know what I mean, not great fighters, good stuff. I don't know. I'm not expecting him to just be an easy walkout. Don't get it twisted. He does speak the way I speak. Doesn't mean I'm not expecting to fight. I mean, I'm expecting, you know, to get through some shots or have to get through something. He's sacrificed probably most of his life, a lot of other things, you know, whatever he finds fun, family, times, memories, spending the weekend by the lake, whatever it might be. So I won't ever overlook that. I respect boxing that much, where every boxer gets my respect. But it's when they disrespect me, he disrespected me and his people to the point that I've got it that, you know, fuck the whole of Chile right now until I get in the ring with him, because I've had so many different. I can show you my messages, well, especially now, obviously we had a little back and forth, but even from before, Chile flags next to clown flags, like for the last 2 years, he's wanted this opportunity. Why? He's wanted to pay it, he's wanted the shot at the limelight, he wanted the chance. Do they really believe in themselves? I don't know. It's easy for a Campos with nothing else, probably fighting for pennies in Chile, no money really. It's easy for him to want to fight me. But then the elite, the best at the weight, that have something to protect, and well, if I don't fight Sonny, I can still fight for hundreds of thousands, or whatever it might be. They don't want to fight me. So yeah, like I said, it's easy for someone with nothing to want to fight me. All I fought is people that have nothing. Because unfortunately, the ones that do have something every time, they don't want to fight me, they don't want to risk it. So yeah, Campos can get a little bit of confidence, but I ain't going to win.
Alright, Sonny, we'll have to wrap it up there. Look forward to a masterclass on Saturday night and hopefully the big ones after that.
I appreciate it, man.